is what I do is I divide and conquer. I take all the things that we need to develop, and then I try to figure out, is it being addressed at a different place? Okay? It may not be the way I would like it addressed. It may not be with the technique I would like it to be done at, but I can't deny the fact that it's happening. Therefore, there's a general stress on their bodies I need to be aware of and need to figure it out. So if I go down, how I do it is maximal strength. Well, the best way to do that is through strength training. Relative strength, again, the best way to do that is through progressive strength training. Explosive strength, when we talk about the development of it, we do that through strength training. If we're talking the demonstration of it, on the athletic field. Okay? If I want to demonstrate how fast or how explosive our track team is, it's going to be in their times on the in their meets. If I'm looking at speed, agility, reaction time, and sport skill, that's being accomplished at practice. They're running. They're doing specific drills which will work on agility and reaction time. I may coach the athlete to say, okay, you don't need to do speed training or agility training. I need you to run your drills harder and crisper in practice, but I'm not going to add any of those activities. Same would be plyometric jumping, for example. You know, our basketball team came to me one year and said, look, we need to be doing jump training in season as part of strength and conditioning. I told the head coach, I said, talk to one of the assistants, have him count how many times this person, our center, jumped in practice. And he did. He jumped over 300 times, jumps and lands. So I said to the coach, I said, really? We're gonna have him jump now? In the 30 minutes you give me? He's already done it, let's work on something else, okay? To complement what we're doing there. Then if we talk about, balance, okay? Sports specific is done during practice, okay? We could work on general balance, but do we need that adaptation? The example I use when athletes or coaches will talk to me about balance training, I'll say, okay, we have figure skaters and we have gymnasts. Both require balance to do their technique, to do their sports. Can a gymnast automatically be good at figure skating and vice versa? They all say no. I say, how could that be? Because they both have high levels of balance. It's a specific adaptation to an imposed demand. So if you need your athletes to be more balanced, talk to your sport coaches. Figure out how it can be done in the confines of where they need to be in balance. Same with aerobic and anaerobic fitness, okay? Talk to your coaches. Coaches should be doing that. If you're doing functional movement patterns or range of motion stuff, why are you doing it? Is it because there's an injury? Or is it because we're trying to feed the need to do a specific exercise? This person can't squat well, so I'm going to do functional movement to get them to do a squatting movement pattern. Maybe it's important, maybe it's not. That's not for me here to say or judge. It's not my program, okay? But do they need to be good at squatting to be effective on the basketball court or on the ice hockey rink, okay? And if they're playing the sport, does that trump all else? Maybe in the off season, if they have an off season and they're not playing, maybe, okay? Again, things you have to consider. And then you have corrective exercise. How I determine corrective exercise is if there's a known imbalance, weakness, recovering from an injury, and that all comes to me from our training staff. And again, that's done with strength training.